Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, May the 25th, May 25th. Nobody's here to be with me right now, so we'll see how long we stay on. AZ, good morning. Yep, AZ is here. The weather's been really kind of cold and sunny, but really windy, so it makes that cold even penetrate more, you know. Makes it hard. Well, I don't know where Paul Hodges is today. He went to that big birthday party last night. Just makes me wonder. Too much partying? Here comes Paul now.
Hey, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to bear with me, Paul. I got a real estate agent in a panic here this morning.
Okay.
I got 2 signs to make for her. She's going someplace way up north and she wanted her name on a sign, but I'm not putting the sign up because it's so far away. Then all of a sudden she called me last night. She says, I hear you can do these signs up. And I said, yeah, I can. So she wanted them done up in blue. I looked high and low last night. I couldn't find the blue color. I know I got a brand new roll here someplace, but because of the renovations, right? So anyways, this morning there, I said, well, I just got to run to the store and get some blue. She said, well, if it's black, that's fine. So I'm printing right now. So I'm just, so I got to be doing this. Okay, the first one is at 21%. So I got to.
Hey, Dominic and David have joined us. Paul, so take your time. Don't get your 2 underwear in a bunch there, buddy.
Yeah, well, I got to do this morning. Well, she lives out of town, so she's coming into town this morning, and so
I know. We understand, don't we, Dominic?
Yeah.
I had to
Most
quick
definitely.
dog sitting here this morning, so she wants 2 signs, so I got to get the weight material.
So Dominic, how's things going there?
Wet, windy, dreary, just absolute shite.
Well, we've got windy and cold, so
Yep. I don't think it got out of the 50s today. Didn't see any sun, and it was like twilight for most of the day.
wow. David, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm having a good day.
Good.
Have absolutely nothing going on.
Well, that can be good and that can be bad because, you know, when I have nothing going on and I get a little bored, that's when I get in trouble. I start getting on the keyboard and buying stuff. So,
Well,
Uh-oh.
so Dave, you never did finish tell us the story about the property you bought. Is that all said and done now, or?
no, I decided to not go with that piece of property.
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree with your decision because A, you're not a spring chicken anymore. B, it's out of town a ways.
Right on.
Well, it was going the wrong way too. I'd rather go. It's closer to go down by Lake of the Ozarks for me.
Yeah.
And they've got just buttloads of condominiums down there that are small, 1-2 bedroom condominiums, 1 bathroom.
That's all you need. Yep.
Yeah. No lawnmower, no none of this, that, and the other. I'm too old for that shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I know you got excited when you were going to buy it, but
Well,
Yes,
I
then.
just
in my mind, knowing what it's getting a struggle for me to get up and out of on my zero turn.
Mm.
It's just
Yeah.
because you got to lean forward and the back doesn't work the way it is, and then you take your
Mm.
leg and you're going, oh, and then you go, whoa, and then
Mm.
Yeah. And heaven forbid getting in and out of a regular low slung car.
yep,
You got to get a minivan or something to get around.
yep. Mudbog, good morning, and also Dustin is here.
Hi guys.
Yeah, it's the sad part is as we get older, is our mind still thinks we're 20 or 30 or 40 years old,
Yeah.
but our body keeps telling us, no, you stupid SOB, you're not that. It
Yeah.
doesn't work like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lake of the Ozarks, that's pretty much, although I don't think you're going to find anything you can steal. Lake of the Ozarks is kind of like the vacation area of the Midwest, right?
Well, it definitely is it's probably the tourist spot in Missouri.
Yep.
I mean, we have Branson way down in the southwest corner. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a few spots like that, and then anywhere down the Ozarks if you like camping and fishing and hunting and hiking and all that outdoorsy crap.
None of those you do.
No, I do air conditioning really well.
Yeah, you do air conditioned bathing easily.
I surf my recliner really well and do air conditioning.
Yeah, there you go.
And look almost as good as Dominic does.
Yeah, and Dustin says he wants to get down there and do some flying. At Geneva, Lake Geneva, and Hannibal, lots of cool stuff down there.
Mm.
But you got to have an active body that'll do tourism things. I couldn't walk a block if I had to, it's just, what we think and what we can do are two different things. Hang on a minute. Mia stand at the back door wagging her ass at me
Mm-hmm.
and tearing up the couch. So I'll be right back. What do you want? You gotta go outside. Or you just want attention. No, she just wanted me to go walk back there and see her.
Yep.
She feels a little lonely. What is your problem, Mia?
I want attention. Don't you know what the word is?
Yeah.
Well, you've been fed. You had your peels. Unbelievable. Without sounding too sexist, it's typical of having a lady in the house.
Yep. Not agree with that.
Or it could be a roommate or whatever, but they want their time,
Mm-hmm.
But yet, when I have time to spend with her, she'd rather go out and run around the backyard and the hell with you,
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dustin says he's 30 minutes away from downtown St. Louis.
Who is?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Dustin. Okay, I thought you
Okay.
said Justin. I went, holy crap, what's Dustin doing there?
Dustin, you live kind of close to Dominic, to David Ennis. Dave, you're right between St. Louis and Kansas City,
I'm downtown Columbia.
downtown Columbia, Missouri,
Yes.
right off of I-70.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
right across the street from the actual campus, MU campus.
Yep. Agree with
Co-ed
that.
housing on the next block.
Dustin, I didn't want to be that abusive, but yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so Dave in his heart has been looking for, he wants to get out of, you're in a high rise, right, Dave?
I am. I'm just
What floor are you on?
15, top floor.
Oh, shit.
15th floor. Of an assisted living complex or
No, it's just
apartment?
subsidized. Just government subsidized. They don't
Okay, it's
they
just
don't
an
help you in any
apartment
way.
building, but you have services come in and out of there.
It's a totally separate thing.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Has nothing to do with the apartments.
Hmm.
Just a
And-
government program.
And Dave doesn't drive.
Mhm.
Yep. Hey, Paul.
He's in Carlisle, Illinois, so he would be east of St. Louis.
Can you tell Dustin my dad was born in East St. Louis, and he went to high school at Roosevelt High School in South St. Louis.
Okay.
Interesting.
Dominic, when you came over here, did you travel to any of those areas?
No, I was in Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska,
Pretty much.
and a little of New York. Yeah, I stayed on the East Coast, basically.
Yeah. And you were in the city of New York or New York State?
New York City.
Okay. Well, I don't think anybody wants to go to New York City today.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Good, right?
That'd be like taking your life in your own hands.
Mm.
For some people, well, that's normal.
Yeah.
Well, you're taking a chance just to ride the friggin' subway in New York City.
Mm.
Well, the funny thing about it, I used to, drive transport, and they used to call it the Eastern Seaboard. Yeah, but there's not a way in 100 years I would drive there. I've been there once and I'd never go again. Down there, man, you take your life into your hands. It was terrible.
Well, the interesting thing that I find, you talk about New York City and some of these very liberal lefties
Mm.
that are in charge. They're all geared up. They want to tax the rich more money.
Yeah.
So I don't
Exactly the
think
same here.
I don't think they ever understood or took any economics.
Yeah.
Because business economics is, okay, if you're going to tax me more, we're going to charge you more. So the consumer pays more.
We got that same problem here.
Well,
They
but
want to tax every investment property, and that means when you tax an investment property, the people that are in that property have to take the extra,
Yep.
the
They
extra
have to
cost.
find a way to pay it. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. We've got some idiots down here, I tell you.
But see what the politicians do, if we tax the rich, get more money, it makes them look good.
Yeah.
And everybody
Well,
else pay for
That's
it.
because
Right.
the average person that believes that BS doesn't understand pure economics.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You know, because when you
You've got some
raise
real idiots out
taxes,
there.
it trickles down.
Yeah, trickle down economics.
Yep.
Yep.
I just thought when I hear him talking about, it's like this goofy barmaid that is now in Congress.
Yep.
She AOC.
AOC.
Yeah, she gets out there and does her nails and all kinds of stuff, and she is so far left. I don't think she's got a high school diploma.
Oh, geez.
Believe me, we can outdo AOC.
No,
We've
she's got a
We've
college
got one in
degree.
Australia that will outdo her.
Yeah,
10
but
times.
Dave, I don't know what her degree was in. It wasn't in economics.
It's obviously
Wasn't
plasticine or
in
finger
government.
painting.
It was either economics or government.
I don't think so.
Hey, you gotta
I
be
am pretty
Canadian.
sure.
The reason they're not teaching mathematics in school anymore, because you got people like Trudeau, he said, the budget will balance itself, so don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
right. Idiots. No, it's just mind blowing. Some of the idiots.
AZ, how you doing?
Just mind blowing.
Corey Mono's in the chat.
Mm.
Well, I get off my politics rant, but
Yeah,
That's-
because
that's-
it'll get me started.
that's just this old guy ranting against the system, and the system.
Oh, I'm with you.
The system doesn't get better; it keeps getting worse.
I have similar ideology and a similar belief.
And the part that bothers me, though, Dominic, is, God, the voting public must be dumber than a box of rocks. You know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Totally with you. And totally agree with what you said. Yep. Mm.
So, Paul, you never did tell us how the birthday party went. He must be out getting some supplies he needs.
Yeah, he's MIA.
Yep.
Who what?
Hodges.
He's missing in action. Paul Hodges he stepped away
Oh.
from his desk for a while.
Hmm.
So, Dave, what's you got no plans for today, right?
I absolutely do not. You're looking at
Wow.
him.
Well, that you should be able to get in some good napping.
Yeah.
Any
Good napping
napping's
time.
good napping.
That's right. Well, I didn't freeze my tushy off last night. The furnace did work fine.
Joe.
Good.
Captain Joe, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
I know that I see they have the camera on auto. It's just panning.
They need a director in there.
Well, the thing of it is, it's almost a club
Yep.
situation
No, yep.
that run the camera. And there's so much infighting and whatever that, people that probably have the time are qualified to run the camera, because you run it right from your computer or cell phone or whatever.
Remotely. I
Yeah,
think's the word.
they don't want to let anybody in the inner circle of the club. So
No. But we're seeing the cars driving by, so that's all right.
yep,
Obviously, one of the highlights of the day. They were taking a tour of the car park. Oh, they're still in the car park now.
yeah, that's a favorite place where people go. I don't know why. This is a parking area here.
Hmm.
It's in parking. Over here is softball, a big softball diamond with
Uh-huh.
lights and everything.
Yeah.
And so I don't know where everybody is. They're obviously not along the water, but
Mm.
there might be some people at the Huron Lightship because that's a museum where you can go.
Okay. Nice.
They have a regular group of people that takes care of it. So
Mm.
that's a statue commemorating the Civil War.
Hmm.
And of course, the Coast Guard cutter Hollyhock. That's the permanent location.
Okay. Interesting.
I haven't heard of anything they've changed with regard to the status of that ship that caught on fire.
Mm. Cayuga or something like that.
Cuyahoga, yep.
Cayuga, close enough.
But I think that it has gotten some assistance of some type, but it turned off its AIS system. But there's marked out there, it doesn't say who.
Hmm.
But there's somebody out there in the location that was. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it is out here. Let's see.
Mm. Good news if it is.
No, it's clear from where it was.
Mm.
Screen share. There's where it was last location that I saw it was,
Hmm.
and there's no all it says is that there's tugs and special craft are out there.
Okay.
Got the American Courage is downbound is by K.E. Barker.
Hmm.
Went through earlier American Century. Upbound is the Canadian Steamship Line Tadasic,
Uh-huh.
followed by the Saginaw, the Ixley White, the Algoma Salt, or Sioux, I guess you call it, because it's like it's spelled the same way they spell Sault Ste. Marie. But it's pretty busy. Just right here is not, but you get up here where the locks are, and it's always busy.
Fascinating.
So AZ was able to get my other controller fixed, thank goodness.
Oh,
That's great.
good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Got it fixed?
Yeah, he said that not only was the gimbal control broken, but it jammed down and it broke the main board inside.
No,
Oh, I didn't.
The gimbal control board.
hmm
So you got it fixed though, eh?
Yep. Because he sent it in to DJI and he says he didn't think that they would fix it. So they just replaced it.
Mm.
Oh. There's one.
Well done.
Okay, where's the second? Okay, gotta cut up the second.
You just got to weed the second one.
Yeah, I guess still gotta weed the second one. Yeah. But it's,
Mm.
well, at least it don't take too long to do, right?
Mm.
And you know what AZ is building now? He's building a great big aircraft, a jet.
But yeah, he was 3D printing a big thing there, isn't he?
Mm. Yeah, valid point there, Joe. Use a lanyard.
Yeah, that's what AZ told me.
Mm.
Well, and everybody knows that I'm only in the position where I've been able to fly lately out of the goodness of Joe's heart, and then
Mm.
the repair is out of the goodness of AZ. There's some great people here, I'll tell you that.
Mm. There is.
But I did fly a ship yesterday, Paul, in those heavy, heavy winds.
Ooh, nice.
That Air 2S is just amazing, but it was gusting to 35 to 37 miles an hour.
Wowzers.
I went down, I took my drone with me yesterday morning to Port Stanley to, I had an hour to kill. I wouldn't fly because the fucking trees are just rocking. Just, no, I'm not flying on this stuff. But
You were smart.
the thing is, I found something I do want to fly though. And that's the lift bridge when it goes up,
Uh-huh.
so that boats go through.
Yep.
I went, oh, cool. This would be a good video.
Mm-hmm.
I just,
Okay, I'm going to screen share the ship
Mm-hmm.
video, and you can see a little bit of what the wind is doing to the aircraft.
Mm.
Okay, can you see that, Dominic?
I can see it now. Yep.
oh, that's a cool ship.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to fly it.
Mm. Very
Actually,
good.
never heard of that one before.
It was built last year, or 2 years ago, I think. It's a Wagenborg ship out of Europe.
Mm.
And the pilot boat says, I'm not going out in that lake and try and get the pilot. I'm going to pull up alongside of it in the river. I mean, look at the flags. They're standing right out.
The problem is it was so dusty, right?
Yep. You can see the up and down going. That's the wind coming around it. Well, that little Air 2S, I'll tell you what,
Mm,
what a little trooper it is.
yep. Mm, mm. Yeah, I wonder, Joe. I wonder. Yep. Cutaway shot there. You got that right, Joe.
So that was the Maxima.
Mm,
But I tell you what, it was. I sat on shore and I was talking to Lenny on the phone. She says, "Are you going to fly in that?" I said, "Yeah." She
Yep.
says, "Oh boy."
wowzers.
Yeah, it's funny for somebody that doesn't fly drones, he knew when you maybe you shouldn't be.
Mm,
Yeah, Joe, the Air 2S is badass. You know, it you know, the required flight and everything is minimal compared to what it's capable of doing. Very capable aircraft. So when
Yeah.
you want to get that shot, the Air 2S is the one to fly. Although I would imagine if you had to get a shot, Paul, your Autel would probably do just fine.
Oh, there's no doubt. Like, well, matter of fact, last
oh, Garth.
2 o'clock or 2:30 yesterday afternoon, I had a real estate agent call me and wants aerials done. Signing aerials, and I said, well, not till today, anyways, because it's too windy right now.
Well, and you were too busy too.
Yeah, well, anyway, so I've got aerials to do this morning, right? Oh,
My little girl over here wants my attention for something. I'll be right back.
but
Oh, no.
so I got aerials to do today, but I
Yep.
think the wind is supposed to drop down a little bit later on this afternoon, so
Mm.
I'm kind of waiting to see what happens, right?
Oh, it's very windy today.
Well, it stayed windy all night last night here.
Mm.
I
Been
know
windy for the last 24 hours.
night. And anyways, we didn't sit by the fire because it was just freaking so windy and so cold, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Yeah, no worry.
Yeah. Thanks for the warning there, Dave.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
what she does is she goes over and tears the cover off the couch or love seat.
Yeah.
And then stands there looking at me, wagging her tail, like,
Oh, you're not paying attention to me now. Come on.
Mm,
but yet when we go down and fly, well, ever since, I jammed her into the front dash of the Tahoe. I was going down the street and I came to where the other cross street has to stop, and it's
Yeah.
and somebody pulled out in front of me and I jammed on the brakes, and she was sitting in the passenger seat. She went boom up against the dashboard and
mm,
down to the floor. She didn't get hurt, but she remembers that.
yeah.
Well, yeah, sure they do.
When I get her in the car, the first thing she does is she heads for that passenger seat, sits down,
Mm,
and then as soon as I start the key, oh, there she goes between the seats into the back seat.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I had a dog that refused to sit in the front seat of my vehicle.
Yeah. They learn, they're not dumb.
Oh,
Mhm.
hell no.
Sorry about that, JD. Yeah, I've just got the shakes.
I understand. That's the other thing I find in my flying is as you can see,
Yeah,
I get a little twitch every once in a while in my thumbs,
yeah,
or when I'm trying to run the wheel over here
yeah,
or the wheel over here.
yeah.
Just
No,
not,
my leg is just restless.
it's not smooth anymore. And
Yeah.
I, sometimes when I've been in my chair quite a while, Dominic, and I raise it so the feet are down, I have to take my legs and go side to side with them like this,
Yeah,
just to get
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm pretty much doing at the moment. I've got
getting
my
this
left leg is
circulation back.
restless.
Yep.
I hate that. Hopefully, if I do it long enough, it'll get all the restlessness out of it.
Well, I've got those circulation marks on my lower legs,
Mm.
my calf and down below, where it's actually turned color.
Oh no.
They say it's slowly dying.
Mm.
I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Mhm. Yeah,
See
I
'em?
know what you mean.
Yep.
It's like cellulitis.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I know where you're coming.
Not good, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And what do you want there, princess?
Yeah.
You've already had your breakfast. You've already had your peels. She gets two slices, not a full slice, but I cut a slice of bread up into three,
Mhm.
and then I fold it, put peanut butter on it, and then fold it, put the pills
Mm.
down the middle, and then break it off, and that's what you
Yeah.
There you go. What the
I-
hell is it? What kind of a name is that?
That's the name of the agent, Aaron Fisher. That's a girl.
Oh, okay.
Aaron is that's a oddball way to spell it, or is that French?
ARYN.
Those French people. Yeah.
The thing of it is what I don't understand is the older I get, I'm going to do. Sorry, everybody, old man talk.
Yep.
Whatever happened to having a Bob or a Lucy or a John,
Yeah.
Jim or
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like
You got all these
my
really
grandkids.
hippie
Oh,
names.
yeah.
Yeah, my
I'm
grandkid.
with you.
Yeah, there's Xander, and then my granddaughter is Zoe.
Yeah. Yeah, you get all these real hippie names now.
Yeah. It's like
It's as though they've got a Scrabble board and just picked up about 6 tiles and just thrown it on the ground,
yeah,
and whatever comes up, that's the kid's name.
that's the kid's name exactly. because I mean, you had, for the grandparents, you had Paul and Bonnie, and then from there it went downhill.
Yeah.
What's your son's name, Paul?
Huh?
What's your
Bill.
son's name?
Bill,
Bill.
Oh, that's
So you were still
That's a good
within,
name.
you were still within the reason when you named your kid.
yeah. But now you got all these yippee yahoo names that are all over the place.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, it's like the kid upstairs. The one his name is Dallas.
I can understand Dallas.
my brother's Rick, Diane, Suzanne, like it's regular names.
Yeah. As I said, I can understand Dallas because the place name too. But anything other
But
than that,
I think you remember the TV show Dallas.
yep,
I think that's what she was named after.
yeah,
Alicia, Alasha, you know. all
yeah,
these-
and different spellings of it.
Yes,
Not ALICIA, but
Yeah.
ALEESHA or something.
yeah, yeah.
I just don't understand. But you know, they take a regular name and they have to change the spelling of it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I sure wouldn't want to be a teacher in school and for the first day try to read the names of the people that were in there.
Now,
Exactly.
can I have a second cup of coffee? I only had one.
Are they
Sure.
Welsh?
Yeah.
Maple, are they Welsh? Welsh don't like vowels.
So instead of calling it just a regular Quentin, it's spelled out differently.
Yeah. As per usual, there's always those funny spelling. Not necessarily a different name. It's just the way they've spelled it.
Yeah, they put this in our society. You have to have a unique name.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Well, that's enough from us old guys.
Yeah. Well, we're all we've all got we're all old on the panel. So how else can we fix it? Unless someone younger than me wants to get on the panel, we're just going to keep with the grumpy old farts
Yeah,
making a commentary and just giving a fearful spray to the parents of today that want to give their name to a kid that's a bit strange.
yeah.
And I must say, having a strange name is really harsh when you're a kid because it's hard to find anything personalized with your name on it.
Right.
I never found any of those pencil cases or pens or things like that with my name on it. So, and it was only a
Dave is
couple of years
back.
ago when I found one with my name on it.
Hey, good morning.
Dave is back and reclining.
Unicorn lemon drop. Yeah, that sounds like it.
I got my phone
Yeah,
call
you
made.
are.
and-
Mudball, you were born in 1970. I was born in 1968. So you're younger.
Yeah.
But you know the thing that bothers me, and
Anybody younger than me, anybody that's born after 1968, I would consider younger.
yeah,
It's
But one of the
technically the
things that bothers-
truth.
yeah. But one of the things that bothers me, and I don't know why other people don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overblowing things.
Yeah.
But a lot of kids born now have got health problems. Oh, they got either ADHD or they can't
Yep.
work, or they're diabetic, or they got some other problem with them. I've seen so many kids right now have got, every one of them has got a problem, a health problem. Never used to have that. it was the odd family used to have a health problem, but I know several families that are
But,
like, no,
but at the same time, is it just because we're more vigilant about them
yeah,
and it's always been there and we're just more vigilant?
yeah.
Another thought.
Yeah, it used to be odd for a kid in school when I was in school to have a puffer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, my kid used to be on a puffer. Not anymore, but like Bill, but like he's always got type 1 diabetes. Xander's got something to do with about weight or something, but anyways, then I know people over here that friends of mine, Wayne, every one of his grandkids have got either autism or HD, AD, or whatever. the heck.
ADHD, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just going, really? Like,
Attention, hyperactive.
and like that, I was trying
yeah.
to date over there in London there. Geez, because every one of her kids was
Attention
something wrong with
deficit
them.
hyperactivity disorder. That's correct. Yeah.
I just see so much of it. I'm just going,
Yeah.
I don't know, before they just didn't recognize it, or they
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They obviously didn't recognize it or weren't as vigilant back in the day.
because I wonder about
Meaning
all,
they didn't see it. And if they didn't see it, they didn't report it.
and I've always wondered
Did
about
you see what? Did you see what Joe put in the chat? That's funny.
I get
He
it. Right.
he does team pictures, and he has to put the Cracker Jack names in the pictures.
Yeah. And you probably get something like a Tiana or Tani or
And the coaches can't spell the names, so the parents get mad at him for it isn't the right name of their kid.
Oh yeah, and things go for a shit.
yeah,
Right?
well, it's their problem for spelling it strangely. Why not just have simple name? Not, just very simple name. None of this, as I said, Tani or Tiana or Michaela or things like that.
JD said I might change my name to Unicorn Lemon Drop.
There's probably about 15 others.
Well, it's like there's guys in the women's sports. There's the one there's a girl just resigned or retired from, or not, I resigned from like cross country racing because this guy comes in and wins it all. And then against women. She says, I've had enough of this crap. I'm not going to compete anymore. So they're taking, it's like a guy he can't place or not even halfway good in the men's league. So I'll go to the women's league and then I can win everything.
Yeah, it seems to be a what was it, a retirement package. If you're shit in one sport, just change your gender and excel on the other. You don't see it the other way around. It's always men trying to get into women's sport. There's no women, changing their gender to go into men's sport, is there?
No.
Think of it.
Like I'm all for women. Like
most certainly.
They should be left alone in their sports.
Yes.
If they want a transgender Olympics, fine, do it, whatever.
Yeah, have a transgender Olympics
category, but not in a woman's sport. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yep.
All they do is for fame and glory. That's all they're doing it for. They're not doing it. Look what I did.
Okay. Well, I'm being told it's my bedtime then.
Yeah. They trying to tell you to go to bed or what?
Yeah. Yep. I think it's time. Yep. Okay. Well, I've got to go then. It's time for bed. So.
Okay, Dominic.
I'll see you.
Take care.
I'm going to identify as a wealthy person, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to identify as sleep.
There you go.
No, I really do want to go to bed. It's near midnight anyway.
Okay, Dominic. Thanks for being here, buddy.
I was
Yeah.
only going to stay on for half an hour, and then I just realised what the time was, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's time to go.
It's
I
time.
will
Okay.
see you again.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
I had a bit of a tough time sleeping last night, but guys, I didn't get out of bed till 8:15 this morning.
Yeah, Laura says, it's off you go.
Yeah, I did.
Well, and we have one sleeper on the show now, I think, David.
Hey, he goes, bye. Thanks for nothing, Dom. Laura said it's only 3 p.m. here. It's not my bedtime. It was cold out there this morning, Paul.
Oh, yeah, it was really
It was
cold.
like
And
45
my
degrees.
furnace worked great. I did sleep. On
Yeah.
and off, but I slept.
But I put the fan on last night. It was so warm upstairs last night. Wow. I think that's why I didn't sleep. I heard the fan running, I think. Oh, so what's,
It's only 45 degrees outside here.
yeah, it's 48 here right now. It feels like 43. But what's the UAV forecast doing today?
With the wind. Yep.
Yeah. Well, see, it's supposed to come down a bit this afternoon. Not gusting quite as bad as 10-mile-an-hour gusting to 22. So at 1 o'clock. So maybe I'll go do that. I haven't even looked at that address.
Did you see what Captain Joe put in there? When he worked EMS, they had a young girl that had been shot in the leg by a stray bullet. Her name was Tarantula.
She pronounced it Tarantula. Yeah, girl was named after a spider. Oh, yeah. Okay, so where is Joe?
Oh, David says it's sunny and 75 down there, Paul.
Yeah. It's not bad here. It's sunny, the blue sky, anyways. I
Dustin
got
said, "Why would you name your girl after a spider?" He says, "I'll change my name to Spider Monkey."
89 Budkin, right on the corner of Centennial. I got to let the dog out, but I got to send a quick email out to the airport manager.
Okay, not a problem. We still have 12 people lingering here, which everybody's welcome. If anybody'd like to join the panel, please do.
Yeah, because I'm almost close, really close to the airport, so I better send an email out saying about 1 o'clock. I'm going to.
Is that where she's going? Is to the airport?
No, I got to do aerials.
Oh.
Okay. What's his name? Dan? Dale Arndt. Okay, Dale Arndt.
Dale Arndt.
Yep. ARNDT. Arndt.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that's here. You can always count on most of you all to show up at some time or another during the live streams, and it's appreciated. It's noticed. Sometimes we may not tell you how important it is, but it's a gathering of friends to discuss a wide range of topics, whatever the topic of the day is. Dave, are you still with us or are you sleeping? Dave is sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point in time, the next day or two, I've got to go out and mow the lawn. Probably gonna order some groceries for delivery today. Which is nice because they bring it right to the house.
What's that? The airplanes fly under ADS? No,
ABS.
not ABS. That's a piece of pipe. Okay. ADSB, isn't it? Huh?
I don't remember. You're asking an old man a question.
Okay. Well, hang on here. Okay, I'll go Google. ADSB. Yeah, it's ADSB. Okay, yep, it is ADSB. Yeah. And boom, gone. The funny thing is that the way the law is written right now, all I have to do is tell him what I'm doing. He can't refuse me. Which is a good thing. I just tell him what I'm doing, when I'm going, and whatever. So, well, the thing is, I have the courtesy to at least tell him what I'm doing, where I'm doing, what time, altitudes. So wonder who the hell it is. If there's a reported problem, at least they know who if it was me or not. So. Yeah, thanks, there, Corey and Easy. Yep, thanks, guys. No, I'm fairly probably like where I'm flying today is probably about almost 2 miles off the end of the runway. So I'll be right on the flight path. So I just have to be really careful. But most of my flights are down below the tree tops, anyways. I'll probably have one shot about 250 feet straight down, over the property, and that'll be the highest one I'll be doing. Yeah. Maybe. Hey, do you recognize this guy? Got a lot less hair, Paul. Huh?
Look at him.
Yeah, he's all prettied up now. He's got a scarf on and everything else. Yep.
He's sporting a new look.
Yeah, he's sporting the summer look. Oh, JD, no, I'm flying out tell. I don't have to worry about that. Here in Canada, wow. If I was flying the DJI drone, yeah, I have to go through a bunch of shit to get to it, but I can still do it with a DJI drone. But the hotel, let's go. And because of the Class G airport guys that's here in Canada, I tell that airport manager what I'm going to do. I don't ask for permission. I make it look like I'm asking, but anyways, no, they here in Canada they can't refuse me because I have an advanced license. But the airport manager has to be notified. The only requirement. I've had my Phantom 4 Pro, and actually almost right about 2 hours down from where I was. I had a hell of a time trying to connect. You know, even had a problem with the internet trying to get it. I ended up had to go home, get permission, and then come back to take off. I had a hell of a time on that flight. But anyways, one reason I bought an hotel because of the airport restrictions. I just go there to fly. I'm still going through and do what I do. So my boss says he's only gone through length. We have a thing here called Transport Canada that controls all the airspace. But we have an app. If I go to it, like in London, I have to go because there's 2 heliports and the international airport. I have to go through a program called Nav Canada. But I can get permission like 30 seconds or whatever, yes or no, or kiss my butt or whatever. But there's a lot of input into it. You know, the time, the date, you know, how far are you going to fly from that spot? And, you know, 1.5, mile radius or, a mile radius, whatever. But, the heights and all that kind of stuff, all got to be input. And they may restrict you on height, how high you can go. But I was quite surprised to find out, like Doug Joyce did a video here not that long ago. There's not that many licensed advanced pilots in Canada. I was really quite surprised. I thought it'd be a lot more. I think there's only around 10,000 in the whole population. 10,000, that's a quarter of what St. Thomas here where I live. I expect it being 100,000. And anyways, but yeah, it's like I said, a program, you got to sign on to it and everything else, but it's just not that bad a deal. But the only problem with NAV Canada, it requires a lot of information. They want to know what your license number is. Well, if you already have an account, it's not a big deal, but they want the registration of the aircraft, all that shit, It just seems like a lengthy drawn out process, just for a 5-minute flight. Because that's all, I'm doing aerial photography. I'm maybe 10 minutes at the most, just going around snapping pictures. Not like I'm doing video. So,
Yeah.
And at a high altitude. I mean, like I said, most of my pictures would be down below 100 feet.
Well, that's the thing, we live in an era where there should be a general set maximum flight in an area where there's trees and obstructions and whatever,
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have a jet or an airplane come down below tree level.
No.
Not intentionally.
Yeah. And see, there's a heliport here too, right? In St. Thomas.
Yep.
So, but it doesn't, yeah. Yeah, it's funny this morning. I ran into a little glitch this morning. I had a font that I was using on my Cricut machine. There's a new update, and that font is gone. I use it all the time for, I don't know, but I got to go in and see if I can download it or do something. I don't know. It's called Genuine. But anyways, they bring up Cricut and see if I can go find one someplace. Oh, I don't know why they lost the font. I like that font. I just use it all the time. Yeah, no kidding there, JD. But I haven't heard of too many screw ups around this area with drones or anything like that, where there's been problems. The worst thing about it. Most of the what do you call it, near collisions or spotting of drones, whether or not it's supposed to be. I find a lot of them in England, of all places.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't. Well, I think the restrictions are a lot worse in England than they are here. But anyways, I don't know. I just wonder
So does
why.
anybody want to join us?
What happened to my?
Blank. Blank is what we use over here. Bill, how you doing? Newfound Drone Productions.
Hey, Bill, what's happening, Bill? Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? You can get a font here. It's called Go Canada. Got Maple Leafs with the letter inside of it. Oh, okay. I want to try this again. Any language, new, winter. That's all. Down. BC, like that. Too thick. Okay, cool. Hang on.
Not a lot going on in the water nowadays. But
Why? Oh,
it
there's
sure is,
there's genuine.
sure is interesting, Paul, as cold as it is, to see people riding bikes out in the bright sunshine, look like they're getting ready for winter, you know?
How come I didn't have it this morning? Now it's there. I'm not sure if it does or not there. I just found the font. Well, I moved the Cricut upstairs. Oh, hang on.
Oh, you moved the Cricut upstairs?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do some work here, and I can't do it with the Cricut here, so. So the agent just told me she's on her way now. She was in Elmer, so I told her, let me know when you're here, when you're.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I put the program on the computer upstairs, my train one. I went to fire it up this morning, couldn't find that font, and it wouldn't connect to the. Oh, maybe she's here already, is she? But anyways, it wouldn't connect. I bought a Bluetooth adapter I put on there, and I had it hooked up. I had it working the other day. Then this morning it's not working. I don't know what the heck it is. Yeah, it's wireless. It's on a Bluetooth, but I can still Bluetooth it from here upstairs. But I wanted to have it on my computer where the train is upstairs, right? Oh, geez, I fought last night, 10 o'clock last night, trying to get this locomotive to.
Oh, yeah, you said you had it.
I got some other ones done. I'm down to about 3 engines. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 engines left to do. Anyways, but this one, it just wouldn't. It's my most expensive freaking engine too. I mean, but what it is that there's a acceleration and deceleration program. I'm gonna go and have to into another program, shut it off, and then do the programming, then go back and then turn that stuff back on, I think. Because it was just going too far, going way beyond where it should. But it was like $325 for this engine or more. And anyways, it would just give me a hard time. So I couldn't get it done. So
No go, huh?
no, it was about after 10:30, I just said, fuck that, shut it all on. I'll deal with it tomorrow.
So how did the birthday party go? You didn't say.
Oh, good. I came home about 7:30 or 8 o'clock last night.
How many people were there?
No, it was just a private thing, Paul. There was like, I don't know, maybe 8 of us there last night. Oh, hell of a good supper though. Oh, Jesus.
What'd you have?
Oh, we had barbecued chicken, mashed potato, corn, peas, beets, pickles, cheese. What else did we have? Oh, we had Black Forest cake afterwards too. Yeah.
Ah,
I had a full belly when I come home last night, trust me.
well, that's good.
I said, yeah, I said, I'll joke around. I said, so the next time you have a birthday party, you want to call me back? It was such a good meal.
Well, I ordered my groceries for delivery.
Yeah. Great day, Bader. That's enough.
Be here tomorrow morning.
I don't think she's here yet.
So you got Gracie watching for her?
Grayson. Well, they hear my phone when it dings. They think somebody's at the front door.
Oh, it's a door, like a doorbell, right?
Yeah, it's like a doorbell on my phone. Just when a fucking squirrel lands on my front porch there, set the camera off, and the dogs start barking. I didn't tell you I had to chase 2 squirrels out of my basement last night, yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, fucking little bastard found a way into my basement. So I chased them back out and I plugged the freaking hole. So it's at the base of the chimney, right? That where they come in. Or they come in through the chimney, one or the other. Anyways, well, I got an old chimney with the flute, or whatever they call it. You know, clay tile one. Oh, butters. Hey, it's disconnected. I don't need it. So I could tear the chimney down, but then I have a big hole inside of my house. So I just leave it. Because they didn't put any siding. You know, they should have taken the chimney down before they put any siding on, right? So I have to go upstairs and figure out why that Bluetooth's not working because I got it plugged into my computer. So it didn't come with a Bluetooth.
Did you reset your router?
It's not the router, it's Bluetooth. It's not Wi-Fi, it's Bluetooth.
Oh, it doesn't go through your router? Okay.
No, it goes through Bluetooth. But I can still reach it from here. That's not a problem. It's upstairs. It's still broadcast enough. I can still use it down here, but I'd like to have it right there so I can keep an eye on it, right? So. Yeah, Corey there, he said registered drones and all that. He was putting all that stuff in there. There's 75,000 basic pilots, and then we get 79,000 advanced pilot. Oh, no, but advanced pilots are issued is 9,416. I thought it would be more than that. Yeah, registered drones are 75,000. The basic license is 79,000 people. And advanced license is only 9,400 something people. Well, it's a brand new one, but I'll go up after I'm done here playing this morning. Yeah, I know you're trying to be funny there, JD, but it's brand new. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, something like that. But I hooked it up, worked good. I connected to the thing, and then this morning it says no connection to the Cricket. So I come back down here because I saved it up there, which is still applies down here. So I just printed it from here, but then I got to run up and downstairs, up and downstairs.
What, excuse me. The thing of it is younger people than I am are always trying. We're still using the technology we've had forever.
Yeah.
And the young people seem to adapt to technology changes and equipment changes,
A lot quicker than we do. Really.
And I just, it's like on my cell phone here. I don't know if you can see it or not. See right down here in the corner how it's blacked out, the screen?
Yeah.
I don't want another damn phone to learn how to work.
Yeah.
I can probably get the screen replaced, but I think it's almost $200 to have the screen replaced.
Yeah. I can stay up.
I could change carriers because some of the carriers give you a free phone if you change.
Yeah. Like I try to be update on a lot of computer stuff and try and learn the stuff. But Dustin said he's got all my brother's train stuff from the mid '60s in the attic. Need to sell it off. Engine cars, all kinds of stuff. Well, and the worst thing about it there, Dustin, and a lot of that old stuff's not worth anything. Locomotives now here in Canada, they're $300 a piece. You can get them for $200, but then you still got to put a computer chip in them. 'Cause
Yeah,
everything-
because they're all computerized now.
everything's computerized now. It's not back like the old days, the more power you have, the faster the train ran. Now it's all computer controlled or by handheld, or they went from DC voltage to AC voltage now, and it's a whole different game. Like I say, I paid like $300 for engines now, easy. I'm not, mind you, the quality is just awesome. Like separate applied handrails and like horns and lights and sounds and just unbelievable what it'll do. But and I don't even use half the crap that's on the engine. But anyways, no, it's so different. Like that other stuff, you're better off to put a couple of train sets together and give them to a kid, the young kid, something to play with, right?
Yeah, because I remember at Christmas time, we had a train set was set up in the corner. It was a bigger gauge, it wasn't the big end gauge, but it was a bigger gauge. And it just gave it the power and forward and reverse, and that was it. And it I don't know whatever happened to that. It ended up probably in the junk somewhere, but yeah, technology changes. Paul, what so you got to go do an aerial today or no?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Okay.
Well, the wind's starting to come down. It's been blowing all night, right? So it's gonna. Oh, she's here. I'm right back.
Yeah, that's probably, Dustin, exactly what you should do. Put it on eBay, somebody will probably buy it. But you know what? I still have that brand new Autel Nano Plus premium package that sells for $800. I've got it down to $500. Do you think I can get anybody to buy it? Great little flyer, but it isn't a great little flyer for what I do. It is. I have another one that I do fly that does perfect for me in no wind, but the camera is absolutely just fantastic for low light. And that's what I fly. But and the only reason I bought this other one brand new was some of you might remember that I had an issue with my first one, and I sent it back to Autel, and Autel hemmed and hawed and hemmed and hawed. And he says, well, we're reviewing it. So I says, well, I want to have one here. So I ordered another one and had it delivered. And lo and behold, they decided they were just going to replace it. And they sent me a replacement. So I ended up with two of them. So the one just sits here. And yeah. But I don't even get any, and I have in the ad make offer, and I don't get any offers. I don't get any, nothing going on. Yeah, eBay would be your best choice there, Dustin. I would agree with JD. Yeah, the only thing you got to be careful of is like hoarding, and I do hoarding. I'm good at it, but I've got stuff tucked away in places I don't even know I have the stuff,
Well, she's a hot little number, that one.
Well, sure, because she's got a name for it.
Hey, Paul, I haven't left the house yet. Look at that, $50.
There you go.
Cash money.
That was a quick 50.
Yep.
Was she happy with him?
Oh, yeah. Well, she does have her own name writers, but it's got a phone number on it, but it's so big, it won't fit into the holder that she's going to use.
Oh, okay.
And see, she said to me, well, see, they have their own metal holders they can put in the front lawn. But this lady here, believe it or not, she said it's like a mobile home or something, like $200,000. But she wanted to sign up within 48 hours out in Thedford. Okay. So, and just, for me to, what I'm going to charge her to do it, she's got to go there anyways, right?
Right.
She can put a metal sign there and save herself some money. Because I would have to at least charge her 150 up to $200 someplace in there. Plus the sign. So I just made $50. I didn't even have to leave home. So,
Yeah.
So let me see. I want to read here. I ended up throwing it on eBay. The people that look for the old stuff. They'll work full train board up there. Shouldn't have to do that with mine, Dustin. A whole lot of stuff, but ain't doing anything with it. Well, my brother died at 48 in 2009. He wanted it all sold to pay for his funeral and stuff. Well, it sounded like he had quite a bit. Like on my layout, the software I just got recently, if I was to buy it today, there's $1,000 Canadian just for the software for the computer. But I made a deal through somebody. But anyways, yeah, like I got electronic boards coming up my backside. Like I have a turntable that's electronic, and it's like $500 just for the turntable alone. Engines $300 a piece. Some are older locomotives that I've converted, but computer chip I put in more $100. But it's an expensive hobby. I probably got at least $10,000 worth of stuff up there. It'd be easy. I got computer boards that are $150, $200 a piece. I have several of them, like up there, like, detection boards, boards that throw switches. And actually, I just bought 2 more boards from my buddy there. They were $120 a piece. I paid $50 a piece for them because he sold his layout. But anyways, it's an expensive hobby. Back when I first started, engines were $35 a piece or whatever. Boxcar pick it up for $10-12. Good luck now. Boxcars are anywhere from $50 to $70, $80 a piece now. But the quality's there too. They're a lot better quality, and
Right.
it's all like museum quality stuff now. It just I wonder what happened there. You got a sign to come down West Lawrence. I just put it up. He says, take down this Main Street, West Lawrence, JD. I have to go there. I got another sign that got to come down anyway, so that's good. Again, to get 2 of them one trip. I'm glad I didn't run down there yesterday. I was going to. Well, am I ever happy I didn't go yesterday? Because I had to go back today again. That's like 3/4 of an hour to get there. Yeah,
Oh, Paul, so you got to get ready to go and fly, right?
not till 1 o'clock. So, and put a large directional at Silver Clay and Graham. Well, I'll take the one from West Lawrence and I'll put it right back up and with some arrows.
Yeah.
I'll be going right by it, so that's good. Because I got to go up Graham Road anyway. Just go into West Warren. Better make sure I got some arrows. I'm sure I do. But to take the one down at West Lauren, come back down just outside of West Lauren, put that one up, throw some directionals on it, and I'm good to go. 'Cause I got
Yeah.
two. 'Cause
Good
that
to
one,
go.
yeah, because that one's at 220 Main Street. And where's the other one? Let me see, it was Ryan. I know, I think it's right, but I forget where that one is in West Lorna, yeah. The other one. West Lorna. I gotta go back farther. I guess it's been up for a little while. I don't know. I just tried to find it here. It's Lambeth. Harwood Street. 440 Wellington. Okay.
Well, Paul, I think I'm going to call it.
Yeah, 139 Main Street. So I got to go from 139 Main Street to 220 Main Street. So I got the same street. Yeah. Yeah, they're much up to all HO scale too. So yeah, it's a little quiet. Ball at 10:30 already. Holy crap, man.
10:35. Yep.
Yeah, I guess I better, I don't know, go to West Lawn before I go to do the aerials. Then I could go there. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a Timmy soon anyway. So
There you go. Well, you got to make that stop, Paul.
oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
because an hour and a half
we'll
to go
see
that way.
everybody again soon.
Yep. Catch you guys. Stay up. Au
Bye
revoir.
bye for now.